Hi, Ron. Got a question from a member. I am a very busy man running my business, and I do not stay in front of the information in social media. How will I know about my appointment if I'm not listening to information? How will I get contacted if I'm always busy?
Forgive me for kind of giggling at this. Your appointment will come from the Alliance. An agent from the Alliance will contact you and arrange for you for the redemption appointment. You're not going to be too busy. This would be the most important thing that you can imagine. And getting yourself ready to become a humanitarian instead of a business owner is a marvelous thing. I'm not trying to diminish what you're doing now. You're probably very busy and running a good business, and you're probably have a lot of people on the payroll, and you're performing a magnificent thing for those people. And I hope you continue along those lines when you get a chance to have the money and use it in a way that Love One Society will the structure to use to do that, and uh, and you'll bring more joy and happiness that way to more and more people. As a managing director, I hope that you can start uh, where you live. If everybody started where they live, that's probably the best place to start. A CAC is not a slam dunk thing. You're going to have to learn how to do it, and your people are going to have to learn how to do it because there's a lot of elements to it, especially when we take into consideration that our local governance is only going to be living on what sales tax they get as a portion of the larger. And I've heard it's 14% for the government governance, excuse me, and 3% for the states and the counties and the cities or provinces. So they're not going to have much money, and we have all the money we need to privatize most everything that the government has done in the past, which they've done a terrible job because they tax us and steal the money and use a portion of it to perform what they're supposed to do. Um, let's be sure we understand that the Alliance knows who we are. They will send an agent that will be your counselor from then on. And we're going to work hand in hand to get everything taken care of. Don't worry about it. It'll happen to you. When? I don't know. How? I don't know. You may have somebody that makes an appointment a certain hour of the day in your kitchen. Bring all your stuff and put it on the table and count it out or whatever they're going to. Here, this may sound silly to you. Pure knowledge, pure intelligence doesn't take a blackboard to figure out something. They just know the answer. How much do I have here in these boxes? How much, Jim? I don't have to count it out. They already know how much is there. And do they care if you bring it in on the table or just say, here's the credit for it and do what you want with those um, pieces of paper, gold plates, or whatever they are? Uh, they don't care about all that. They know what's there, and you, as a humanitarian, will get gifted uh, the amounts of money that you have prepared yourself for. So I hope that makes sense. Let's go on to question number 7.
Absolutely. And with that, we'll be right back to ask that question.